Buckingham Palace has made efforts to improve the diversity of its workforce in recent years, but one expert said it is still an important issue within the royal household. Earlier this year, it was reported that Buckingham Palace has yet to meet its diversity target, with just 9.6% ethnic minority staff. It's an increase from last year, when the figure rose to 8.5%. But missed the royal family's target of 10 for 2022 percentage. The data was first released in 2021, amid the aftermath of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's shocked departure from the firm and subsequent racism allegations against the royal family. In their interview with Oprah Winfrey, referring to the latest figures, a senior royal source said, "We still have a little way to go, but we've hit a 9. We recognize that we are not where we want to be." They added, "Her Majesty and the royal family conveyed and welcomed the diversity of our nation and that of the Commonwealth. We recognize that our workforce must reflect the communities we serve, so that leadership comes not just from the Lord Chamberlain's committee, but from the entire royal family." However, one royal author has since claimed that the palace's lack of diversification remains a major problem. Valentine Lowe, author of the new book Courtiers: The Hidden Power Behind the Crown, was a guest on the Week podcast episode Real. Hosts Rachel Birchfield and Jessica Robinson asked the respected journalist about the diversity within the royal staff, saying, "If you read about them in the press and you know what they look like, they are mostly white males. That's why for design." Lowe replied, "This is one of the big palace problems. I think they haven't branched out. I think they recognized it as a problem a long time ago, but they never managed to do anything about it. Now they've diversified the people who work there to some extent, in the sense that they're not as fancy as they used to be." The author notes that the courtiers were often aristocratic types, adds that nearly all the men went to Eton, served in one of the smarter guards or regiments, or came from the Foreign Office. He then described court dynasties in which generations of the same family served royalty over time. He said, "They're a lot more normal now. They come from a wide variety of backgrounds." However, the respected journalist acknowledged that more changes needed to be made. "It's still quite pale and masculine and frumpy, which very few people look out for ethnic minorities. I think that's a big problem." It is also interesting that the Queen has never had a private secretary. She had wives who worked a little lower. For example, Samantha Cohen was very